Did you know that eating the wrong type of nuts could significantly increase your risk of weight gain, memory loss, and even heart disease? With some studies suggesting an alarming 48% increase in these health issues, particularly for seniors. This eye-opening statistic comes from a study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, which examined how certain nuts, despite their seemingly healthy reputation, can have negative effects on our health, especially as we age. While many people view nuts as a healthy snack, the reality might surprise you. Some common varieties, often found in our kitchens, could be doing more harm than good. They may raise blood pressure, trigger inflammation, block arteries, and even accelerate cognitive decline. And the most surprising part? These nuts are often labeled as healthy by popular low-carb diets, making it even harder to spot the potential risks. So what's the truth? There's one specific nut that has been directly linked to high concentrations of a harmful substance, which can harm your liver, kidneys, and cognitive abilities. It's probably sitting in your snack jar right now, unsuspected. But don't worry. In this video, we're here to help you make informed choices. We'll reveal which nuts are truly beneficial for heart health and brain function, and which ones should be avoided due to their hidden dangers. You'll gain the knowledge. You need to choose the safest options for your health and well-being. Stick with us till the end, because we're about to reveal the number one nut that could be silently damaging your health, and chances are, very few people are talking about it. If this is something you need to know, hit the like button, subscribe for more health tips, and drop us a comment to let us know where you're tuning in from. First up, let's explore the top 4 nuts that should be part of every senior's diet for optimal health, starting with one of the most powerful. No one almonds, the bone-strengthening powerhouse. Almonds are an incredible choice for seniors, thanks to their rich calcium and vitamin E content. These nutrients work together to help keep your bones strong and resilient. As we age, our bones become more brittle and porous, which increases the risk of fractures. In fact, after age 65, natural bone loss accelerates. But fear not, just a small serving of almonds, about a quarter cup a day, can provide you with around 97 milligrams of calcium. That's enough to help slow down bone loss. But almonds offer more than just calcium. They're also packed with magnesium, a mineral that many seniors lack. Magnesium helps transport calcium to the bones, preventing it from accumulating in your arteries and causing damage. In fact, almonds' monounsaturated fats are heart-healthy and help lower bad LDL cholesterol, which is especially important as we grow older. A serving of about 15 to 20 almonds per day, preferably raw or dry roasted without salt, can significantly improve your heart health. Almonds also help with constipation, a common issue among older adults, thanks to their high fiber content. Just one serving contains 3.5 grams of fiber. And let's not forget, studies from Tufts University have shown that almonds can protect brain cells from oxidative damage as we age. For maximum benefits, always go for almonds with their skins on, as they contain additional antioxidants when paired with vitamin E. Warning: if you or someone you care for has difficulty swallowing, be sure to chew almonds thoroughly to avoid any choking risks. Number 2, walnuts, the brain-boosting nut. When you look at walnuts, it's almost as if they're designed to nourish the brain. No surprise then that these nuts are one of the best brain foods for seniors. Walnuts are the top source of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, particularly alpha-linolenic acid, YLA, which is essential for maintaining brain function. Research has shown that just 1.5 ounces of walnuts per day can improve cognitive function, enhancing processing speed and mental flexibility in seniors. But walnuts don't stop there. They are also rich in polyphenolic compounds, which can cross the blood-brain barrier and help fight neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia. These compounds combat inflammation in brain tissues, offering protective effects. On top of that, walnuts contain melatonin, which may help improve sleep quality, something many seniors struggle with as they age. A handful of walnuts before bed might be all you need for a better night's rest. Walnuts are also beneficial for cardiovascular health. Their unique combination of arginine, an amino acid that supports blood vessel function, and polyphenol, which reduce oxidative stress, makes them incredibly effective at keeping your arteries flexible and healthy. Aim to eat about 7 to 9 walnut halves each day. Keep them in the fridge to preserve their oils and prevent them from becoming rancid. Number 3. Pistachios, the blood pressure regulator. If you're looking for a nut that can help manage blood pressure, pistachios might just be the unsung hero. These little gems have a low salt content and are rich in potassium, around 285 milligrams per serving, which makes them an excellent choice for keeping blood pressure in check. Pistachios are not only heart healthy, but they also support vascular function, making them a wonderful addition to your diet. When it comes to the health benefits of nuts for seniors, pistachios are often overlooked, but they may just be the hidden gem of heart health. What makes pistachios unique is their ability to regulate blood pressure effectively. Thanks to their low salt content and high potassium levels, about 285 milligrams per serving, they help balance blood pressure levels naturally. This makes pistachios not only heart healthy, but also an excellent snack for seniors looking to manage their blood pressure without relying on medications. Another major benefit of pistachios is their carotenoid content, particularly lutein and zeaxanthin. These antioxidants are crucial in protecting against age-related macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss in those over 60. By concentrating on the macula of the eye, pistachios help protect and preserve vision. And the best part? You can enjoy pistachios without worrying about damage to your teeth and gums. Unlike some harder nuts, their soft, crunchy texture makes them a great option for seniors, and their vibrant green and purple hues are full of antioxidants that neutralize free radicals, helping slow down the aging process throughout the body. Pistachios also encourage mindful eating. The act of shelling them naturally slows down consumption, giving you a visual cue of how much you've eaten, which can help prevent overeating. In fact, research published in the International Journal of Obesity has shown that seniors who eat pistachios this way are more likely to control their intake. And if you suffer from arthritis in your hands, don't worry, you can still enjoy pistachios by selecting those that are half open. Aim for about 49 pistachios per day, or roughly 1 ounce of unsalted or lightly salted pistachios, to reap their full benefits. For seniors with diabetes or prediabetes, pistachios, 3 grams of fiber per ounce can be especially helpful in regulating blood sugar levels. Number 4. Brazil nuts, the unsung heroes of thyroid health. These extraordinary nuts are packed with selenium, a crucial mineral that plays a vital role in the activation of thyroid hormones. Just one Brazil nut provides 96 micrograms of selenium, or 137% of your daily requirement. This is especially important because thyroid disorders are often misdiagnosed as natural aging, but in reality, they affect up to 20% of people over 65. Selenium supports energy production, metabolism, and mood control, making it an essential part of healthy aging. Beyond thyroid function, the fatty acids in Brazil nuts help preserve myelin, the protective sheath around nerve cells. This helps seniors maintain cognitive processing speeds, reflexes, and reaction times as they age. The selenium in Brazil nuts is more bioavailable than synthetic selenium supplements, which means your body can absorb and use it more effectively. However, because of its potency, it's important to consume Brazil nuts in moderation. Just 1 or 2 per day will suffice. Their rich, creamy texture makes them a delightful snack, and they're a great alternative to less nutritious options. Let's talk about the nuts that could actually harm your health, especially for seniors. Number 1. Peanuts, a nut to avoid for seniors. Peanuts may be a popular snack, but for many seniors, they could pose serious health risks. Despite being called nuts, peanuts are actually legumes, and this difference makes them more vulnerable to mold contamination, particularly aflatoxins. These mycotoxins are produced by certain molds and can harm the liver and increase cancer risk if consumed frequently, especially as we age and our body's detoxification systems weaken. What's even more concerning is that peanuts contain proteins that can cause inflammatory reactions in some individuals, even in those without peanut allergies, as seniors already face an increased risk of joint discomfort, heart stress, and cognitive decline. This low-grade inflammation can exacerbate these issues. Furthermore, peanuts are high in omega-6 fatty acids, which, when consumed in excess, can further promote inflammation in the body. This imbalance is especially problematic because most people already consume too many omega-6 compared to the anti-inflammatory omega-3s. If you're taking blood thinners, such as warfarin, peanuts should also be consumed with caution due to their vitamin K content, which can interfere with the medication's effectiveness. Additionally, peanuts tend to go rancid if not stored properly, producing harmful free radicals. The common practice of dry roasting peanuts for commercial use also leads to the formation of acrylamide, a chemical that may degrade cognitive function. For seniors who are concerned about memory loss, this is a risk you want to avoid. If you've been enjoying peanuts regularly without issue, consider swapping them out for one of our recommended nuts. Even just for a few days a week, you'll still get the nutrients you need, while lowering your exposure to potentially harmful substances. Number 2. Cashews, the sweet nut that might not be so sweet for seniors. Cashews are often praised for their smooth texture and delicate taste, but there's something not everyone knows. While they seem like a healthy snack, cashews can be a hidden risk for seniors, especially those managing blood sugar levels. Cashews are high in carbohydrates, with around 9 grams per ounce, which can spike blood sugar levels. This can be particularly harmful for the 25% of seniors with diabetes and the 48% with prediabetes. The problem isn't always immediately noticeable, but over time, it can affect your health. It's easy to assume that just because cashews are a commonly enjoyed nut, they're a safe choice. But many seniors unknowingly overeat them, thinking they're doing something good for their health. However, the smooth, curved shape of cashews also poses a choking hazard, especially for those with swallowing difficulties. These small but mighty nuts are also among the most aspirated nuts among seniors. Nutritionally, cashews aren't as great as they seem. They contain high levels of oxalates, substances that can bind to calcium and prevent its absorption. This is a significant issue for elderly people already at risk of osteoporosis. For those who are prone to kidney stones, the oxalates in cashews can increase the risk, especially after age 60. Another concern is the way cashews are processed. The lengthy process required to extract the toxic substance, urushiol, also found in poison ivy, takes away much of their nutritional value. On top of that, many store-bought cashews are oil-roasted and heavily salted, which adds unhealthy fats and sodium that can strain your heart and raise blood pressure. Cashews also contain enzyme inhibitors, which can hinder the digestion of proteins. This becomes even more problematic for seniors, who often have difficulty absorbing protein as they age. The creamy texture of cashews can also make them easy to overeat, contributing to weight gain during a time when maintaining a healthy weight becomes harder. Instead of cashews, consider substituting them with walnuts or almonds, which offer better nutritional benefits without the same risks. No. 3. Macadamia nuts. Delicious but risky for seniors. Macadamia nuts might be a favorite treat for many, but when it comes to seniors, these nuts can be more of a health risk than a healthy snack. Despite their rich, buttery flavor, macadamias are the most calorically dense nuts, packing around 200 calories per ounce. As our metabolic rates naturally slow down with age, This high calorie count can make weight management even more difficult for seniors. Macadamia's high fat content, around 22 grams per ounce, can also trigger painful episodes for the 15% of seniors with asymptomatic gallstones. Moreover, the saturated fat content in macadamias, about 3 grams per ounce, can raise LDL cholesterol levels, something many elderly people already worry about. But the risks don't stop there. Due to their hardness and density, macadamias can also pose a serious threat to oral health, especially for seniors with dental work like crowns or bridges. As we age, enamel weakens, and macadamia's hardness can cause more harm to teeth that are already fragile. Another issue is the cost of macadamias. They are among the most expensive nuts, which can make them a less appealing option for seniors on a fixed budget. Choosing cheaper varieties might lead to buying nuts that are improperly stored or rancid, exposing them to harmful oxidized fats. Plus, commercially available macadamias are often oil roasted and salted, which can add even more unhealthy sodium and fats to an already problematic nut. If you enjoy macadamias for their flavor, it's important to be mindful of the portion sizes. Due to their rich taste, it's easy to overeat them, especially for seniors who might prefer bolder flavors. Consider enjoying macadamia nuts sparingly, and look for alternatives like almonds or walnuts, which offer more balanced nutrition without the risks associated with macadamias. It's a common misconception that eating macadamia nuts is beneficial for heart health. Unfortunately, research supporting the heart benefits of nuts often overlooks or downplays the risks associated with high-fat nuts like macadamias. If you've been enjoying macadamias regularly, you might want to reconsider and switch to better alternatives like pistachios. Pistachios have a far superior nutritional profile, especially for aging bodies, and offer much more heart-friendly benefits. While macadamia nuts are delicious, their high-fat content can have negative implications for seniors, particularly when it comes to managing weight and cholesterol levels. So, if you've been enjoying these nuts thinking they're a healthy choice, it might be time to make a switch for the benefit of your heart and overall health. No. 4. Pine nuts. The hidden danger for seniors. Pine nuts might seem like an innocent snack, but they pose a number of health risks for seniors that shouldn't be ignored. These nuts contain chemicals that interact with more than 60% of prescription medications commonly given to seniors. This interaction can reduce the effectiveness of vital medications or introduce harmful side effects, which is especially concerning for those on statins, antidepressants, and blood pressure medications. One of the most troubling aspects of pine nuts is a condition known as pine nut sickness, which imparts a bitter, metallic taste that can last for weeks. While this might seem like a minor issue, it can actually be devastating for seniors. Altered taste perceptions are linked to a reduced appetite, which can lead to significant weight loss. Studies have shown that as many as 42% of seniors who experience this condition suffer from noticeable weight reduction, which can directly affect their overall health and nutritional status. Furthermore, pine nuts are packed with polyunsaturated fats, which can oxidize quickly and create inflammatory compounds. This is particularly problematic for seniors already dealing with conditions like arthritis. Pine nuts are also small and slick, which increases the risk of aspiration, especially for older adults who have difficulty swallowing or suffer from dry mouth, a common side effect of medications. Another downside of pine nuts is their high calorie density. Due to their oil content, these nuts can contribute to weight management issues, which are already a challenge for many seniors. Even in dishes like pesto, which many seniors enjoy, the calorie load can add up. There's also growing evidence that certain types of pine nuts could accelerate age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in seniors. For these reasons, it's best to avoid pine nuts if you're over 65. The bottom line: choosing the right nuts for seniors. The choices you make regarding nuts can have a profound Impact on your health and well-being as you age. The four nuts discussed here, macadamia, cashews, pistachios, and pine nuts each, come with their own set of pros and cons. But when it comes to seniors, it's crucial to consider the nutritional risks and benefits carefully. Some nuts, like pistachios and almonds, are far more beneficial for heart health, cognitive function, and overall well-being. Remember, small changes in your diet, like switching from higher-risk nuts to healthier options, can lead to significant improvements in the long run. So, take a moment to reflect on your nut choices and how they're impacting your health. We'd love to hear from you. Has changing your nut intake made a difference in your health? Which nut has had the most positive impact on your life? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on living your healthiest life. Thanks for watching.